with the liquid. We just went to fun. 12 and 6 feet.
All right, motherfuckers, this is Master Marks, and I'm coming back with another motherfucking goddamn live video. And today's video is simply titled, and this is for my AEW pack smokers today, by the way. This video is simply titled, "The AEW Hype Is Over." It's over. The hype is over. The cocksuckers. It's over. The AEW hype is fucking over. It's no longer important in the wrestling business. Nobody gives a fuck about AEW anymore. They don't even have people really retweet their shit. People don't watch the fucking show. And you know why it's over? I'll simply tell you. The reason why the AEW hype is over is because Tony Khan, instead of building a roster and building young stars, he got a bunch of old fucking farts from WWE who got fucking released because their contracts was too high or they didn't want to follow the rules or blah, blah, whatever the fucking blah, blah, whatever. Jeff Hardy, drinking too much motherfucking Hennessy. Drinking too much Hennessy, smoking too much motherfucking weed. Jeff Hardy. I'm talking about you, motherfucker. You all you had to do is put the Hennessy down. Come on. Put the Casamigos down, Jeff Hardy. Quit drinking alcohol. But, like I'm saying, the reason why the AEW hype is over is because Tony Khan relied too much on pops. All he focused on is signing a fucking former good luck in your future endeavors fucking WWE wrestler to AEW, and then they would get a big old pop, and then he does absolutely fucking nothing with them. What's the use? Why keep signing people? Tony Khan, why the fuck would you keep signing people? If you sign one person and they got a little popularity for a little bit, and then the hype just completely died on them because you absolutely don't know how to fucking write a wrestling storyline or show or produce or do anything, and your lighting is fucking trash. If Tony Khan, if you seen that the first time, why the fuck would you do it 50 times? Why? Somebody fucking tell me why Tony Khan decided it was a smart fucking idea to, instead of building up his young, bright talent that he had, like a Wardlow, an MJF, a Powerhouse Hobbs, the same fuckers that I talk about every fucking AEW video. Instead, he signed Cesaro, fat-ass Samoa Joe. I fuck with Samoa Joe. He's still fat as hell, but I fuck with Samoa Joe. He's out of his prime. He's out of his prime. I fuck with Samoa Joe, but he fat as hell. That's the facts. Fat-ass Keith Lee. I really don't have a problem with Keith Lee. He talks weird as hell a little bit, but he fat as hell. So he signed an out-of-shape Samoa Joe, an out-of-shape Keith Lee, Samoa Joe out of his motherfucking prime. He signed Jeff Hardy because Jeff Hardy didn't want to go to rehab. Guess what the fuck Jeff Hardy did? Start drinking Hennessy and Casamigos again. He back in fucking rehab. How surprising. How surprising. How shocking. He signed Bobby Fish. He don't want to fucking be there. Kyle O'Reilly can't stay healthy. Adam Cole has went from what Adam Cole was in NXT to whatever the fuck he is now. He signed fucking Adam Cole, does absolutely nothing with Adam Cole. But these are your indie darlings, Tony Khan. What the fuck were you thinking? Now, I know a lot of people think, oh, Master Marks, all you care about is titties and ass and acting like the freaky Watson of wrestling YouTube about girls being in bra and panties matches. Now, don't get me wrong. I do think about that shit. I think about that shit a lot because I'm a grown-ass man, and I'm going to think about it. And I know my motherfucking AEW pack smokers, they think about it as well. But the truth about it is, Tony Khan dug himself in a hole when he kept signing fucking jobbers. He kept signing people he did not need to sign. You did not need CM Punk. You do not need Daniel Bryan. You do not need William Regal. You do not need Isaiah Swerve Scott. You do not need Keith Lee. I can keep going. You don't need Malachi Black. You have done absolutely nothing with Andrade. He's not going to be there too much fucking longer. The hype is over. And people are starting to realize that what AEW was about pops. It wasn't about storylines. It wasn't about charisma. Who gives a fuck about if somebody could do a tope suicito or whatever the fuck that is, a suicide dive as we're going to call it. Us adult men call it a suicide dive. We don't have to give it some fucking frilly ass nickname. He gave a fuck about that bullshit instead of building young stars, having good television, and actually like doing something for the wrestling business. The only thing Tony Khan did for the wrestling business is brought a bunch of motherfuckers who got fired over to another company, let people fucking bleed out on the fucking on live TV and say the word shit. You have done absolutely nothing. That's why the hype of AEW is over. The only people who still watching AEW is fucking fat, neckbeard, indie, sloppy, big back, fat belt, pork chop eating fucking losers. Sorry. I have to say it. I just gotta say it. Nobody is watching AEW for pure entertainment. They are watching AEW so they can talk about how shitty AEW is. The hype is over. The AEW hype is over. It's fucking over. And I don't feel bad for it because I told y'all that it was the rise and fall of AEW months ago. I told y'all that shit. Now we're just going to say the hype is over. It's over. Because now you got Paul in charge, and he's going to blow Tony Khan out of the water. Oh, Tony Khan, you want to play the indie game with Paul? He's going to indie the fuck out of you. He's going to indie the fuck out of you. Pause. That sounds a little fishy. Pause. He gonna sign any indie wrestler he want to sign. He bring Velveteen Dream back. Velveteen Dream beat people ass. They got somebody said he was touching kids, whatever the fuck he was doing. That is not none of my business. He don't work for WWE. He'll bring Velveteen Dream back, Bobby Fish back. Before you know it, Tony Khan, what are you gonna do? Because you signed all of these indie fucking idiots, these 120-pound indie wrestlers who can't even wrestle if we're really thinking about what wrestling means, even though it doesn't fucking matter. It's charisma, 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 as I always tell fucking people. All my AEW Pack Smokers know. Hold on, before I go further, shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers. I do want to thank y'all again for 500 and some change when it comes to the subs. We are on the road to 600. Once we hit 600, we're on the road to 700. Once we hit 700, we're on the road to 8, then 9, then 1,000. Then we go keep going and going and going and going and going and going. And motherfucking Master Marks will continue to be the rawest channel on fucking YouTube when it comes to this wrestling shit. Okay? The rawest. But I do want to thank y'all, and I really do appreciate the fact that y'all are always in the comment section, always watching the videos, tweeting, DMing, all of that shit. I really do appreciate that shit. Y'all AEW Pack Smokers, the Mass Up Marks Militia, I fuck with y'all heavy. Y'all are like fucking family. Y'all are fucking family. And that's on facts. Now back to this bullshit. The hype of AEW is simply just over. The ratings ain't the same. The tweets ain't the same. People don't talk about them like they used to. You don't see them going to Chicago Bulls or Chicago Bears or any of the games no more. Even when they went to the Chicago Bulls game, nobody knew who the fuck they were because Tony Khan don't write storylines. He don't build people up. He don't have any control of his company. He put a bunch of inmates in the asylum and he just said, you know what? Fuck it. Run it. I might do a little bit of tweaks here and there, but I'm really not going to do anything major. And that is why the AEW hype is over. It is no longer AEW's ball game anymore. They are going to be playing catch up for a very long time until Tony Khan finally says, you know what? Here, you can have AEW in this discography or whatever the fuck that shit is. It's history. I'm fucking done. I'm out this bitch. I'm finna go get on the island. I'm finna go get me a little chickie and I'm done. So that's just the facts. The AEW hype is over and it's never coming back. It's never coming back. So that's just what it is. Make sure y'all leave a like, subscribe, comment, tell us if you hate us, tell us if you love us. This has been Master Up Marks. Fuck Tony Khan. The AEW hype is over. Fuck all the jobbers. Fuck all you motherfucking losers. I'm out this bitch.